All right, so I want to give a little talk on how you can become a better positive thinker or how to work your way from being a negative thinker into being a positive thinker. So, first of all, if you want to be a positive thinker, your main goal is to focus on the positives and not the negatives. And of course, that's easier said than done, but you have to catch yourself when you're talking to yourself negatively and change that to positive. So, how you change that to a positive is, of course, countering those negative thoughts after they come and telling yourself positive things instead of just continuing to tell yourself negative things and focusing on the negatives in your life while there's positives out there and we're ignoring them. So, that's the first thing you want to do. And don't let your subconscious negative thinking just control you. Make sure you're aware of your thoughts. And sometimes, when you're thinking negatively in your subconscious. And it's because you program this negative thinking into yourself, into your brain, and everything like that. So you want to make sure that you're aware of your thoughts, what you're thinking, how you feel, and those things. So adding awareness to your life helps you control your life, and therefore you become a less negative person through that. You can become more aware and more mindful through things like meditation and journaling, taking time for yourself and making sure that you meditate and use that mindfulness so that you can gain peace inside you. And if you have peace in you, then of course it's going to be much easier to think positive because you're not all anxious and thinking negatively and giving yourself a hard time with different worries and things of that nature. So try to get those thoughts out through journaling or meditation, just relaxing, having fun, spending time with people, counterattack your negative thoughts like with the positive ones, like I said. So when the negatives come into your brain, make sure you change direction into a positive one, or tell yourself something positive that's happening in the future or is happening now or that you have in your life through using gratitude for your life, the things you have in your future. So, and then of course, try to be around other positive people because that makes it easier to remain positive, of course, because they're not using negative self-talk or negative talk and judgments against others, things like that. You can be more positive if you're surrounded by positive people that lift you up and help you out and are supportive and things like that. So make sure you try to be around those positive people as much as you can, and therefore you can learn how to think like them more than you would if you hung out with negative people and you started thinking like them without even being aware of it. So also remember to be grateful, and if you're grateful for the things in your life and the things that you believe that you'll have in your future, that will help eliminate the drama. You can eliminate the drama, like I said, from hanging out with more positive people or more uplifting people. Don't get in arguments. Don't waste your energy, trying to get back at people and trying to be negative towards them just because they were negative towards you. Make sure you're kind and be kind to others. That kindness will come back, and you will also feel better about yourself, and you won't be playing into the negative game and making your mind more negative because you'll just be kind. This one's pretty obvious, but make sure that you have fun in your life, and do the things that you love to do that bring enjoyment, that make you feel good, make you feel positive. Learn to forgive yourself and forgive others so that you're not holding grudges and things aren't holding you down, making you a negative person, and you can forgive yourself or anybody for basically anything. So, and then of course, stop overthinking. You want to overthink because that's going to cause anxiety. It's going to cause more worries. You're going to keep overthinking things and letting it beat you up, things that might be out of your control or things that you're not even aware that might come to be, worries that haven't even happened because they're through fears, because you're afraid of something and that something hasn't happened. and you're beating yourself up with the what ifs. If it does happen, you know, how would I be able to handle it? So make sure you don't overthink things too much and cause anxiety in your life. So I hope this video has been helpful. It should get you closer to becoming a more positive thinker.